is Friday, February the 12th. I am your host, KC Phoenix, and this is my daily thought, which is just an update. That's all it is an update. I wasn't even sure if I was doing a daily thought today, but I didn't want to go 2 days straight without doing something. For those who are new to this podcast, Keeping It Real with KC is a weekend show. My daily thought is a supplement to Keeping It Real with KC. And along with that, the tarot card readings are also a supplement to that I added, Keeping It Real with KC. So my goal is always, if I can, do a daily thought Monday through Friday. However, that isn't always the case. But for the most part, I usually upload something Monday through Friday as a supplement to the Keeping It Real with KC show for the weekend. Speaking of which, I will be doing the mid-month energy readings for the tarot cards this weekend. They will be short readings, is what they will be. They won't be my usual long readings. I plan on doing the past energy, present energy, and future energy. So I'm going to pull more than likely 3 cards. I'll probably pull an oracle card. And then if I need to pull a clarifier, I'll pull a clarifier out of my clarifying deck, which I literally, right before I started recording, probably about 10 minutes before, I finally picked which 2 decks I planned on using. And I was up in the air about that, but I decided to use my anime, because I have 2 anime decks, or manga. Well, one, it says anime, the other one says manga, but anime, manga, tomato, tomato. One of them I had used before in January, I think it was. And I decided to use it again because I was like, hey, all the Aquarians I know, which my ex, his birthday was yesterday, and I wished him a happy birthday. And, that was that. And then my other Aquarian friend, who we're just good friends or something. We're something. His birthday is next week, and he likes anime as well, too. But I sent him 2 birthday. Well, actually, I sent him a birthday gift and a Valentine's Day gift, because the Valentine's Day gift, it was a God of War t-shirt, because he loves God of War, which I love God of War too. That's one of the reasons why I play PlayStation. And then his second gift, which is for his birthday next week, they both came today. He hasn't opened it yet, and he said he's going to wait until the 17th. So he'll see what it is. I can't say what it is because he listens to my podcast. So yeah, I can't say, but I have a feeling that he will enjoy his second gift as much as he enjoyed his first gift. And then one of my other Aquarian friends is into anime as well. His birthday is on the 15th. So yeah, I got Aquarius all through my life. And when I was thinking about that, I was like, you know what? For my main deck, I'm going to go with the anime deck. So I chose that. And then the clarifying deck, I chose the inversion deck is what I will go through. So I set them in a separate box with the crystals to cleanse the energy and do that overnight while they set. And then I will set up everything hopefully tomorrow. I don't take any day for granted. Every day I wake up, I always say thank you for another day, as we all should. And, as long as everything's on the up and up tomorrow, I'll set everything up and do the mid-month energy readings. And now I can tell you, speaking of which, since I'm on that, because this is, like I said, this is an update. The other thing that I was working on, I finally finished it. I got it finished while Mercury was in retrograde. Imagine that. And it wasn't that it was such a huge deal that I had to keep it secret or anything like that. It's just I didn't want to say anything about it until it was completed and done. And now that it's done, I can tell you. So for the February tarot energy reading, I did. I've been looking to get more exposure out there. So obviously I've been working with marketing companies to get the channel more subscribers, get more Instagram subscribers, get more Twitter subscribers, even though I'm not a huge social media person. I really, really am not. I prefer just to produce my content and let that be it. However, you have to have somewhat of a social media presence. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. And to help expand on that, I decided to take the tarot card reading and put it into a book. So when I was telling you that I had gave the project to someone or gave a project to someone, I gave them the project to take everything that I said during the tarot card reading and go ahead and I guess dictate it out. I don't want to say type it out really, because what they do is put it into a machine, and then after that, I'm trying to get comfortable here in this chair for those who are watching. But and then after that, they go ahead and look over everything and try to make sure everything matches up. I wasn't looking for anything to be 100% accurate. I was just looking for something to be mostly accurate and where people were able to get the gist of what I was saying in the book, but also to get them to say, hey, this reading was kind of interesting. After reading it, let me go and start listening to the podcast for future readings and stuff like that. So they had done their part of getting all the words down on paper. Then they kicked it back to me, and I had to do my part of breaking everything up into the book and separating everything. And then after that, I had to get it uploaded to Amazon Kindle. So now the February reading that I did for this month, the February tarot energy reading for the entire month of February, all of those episodes are in a book on Amazon Kindle for those who want to read. And for the next 5 days, they are available on Amazon Kindle for free. So it doesn't cost anything. So if you have Amazon Kindle, you can go and download the book. And I'll probably put the link to, as a matter of fact, I will do that. I'll put the link to it on the Facebook page. That way, for the people who want to get the Kindle version of what the readings were, they can go ahead and do it. And like I said, for the next 5 days, it'll be free. After 5 days, it's going to be $2.99. But that is my thing that I did. And I will more than likely attempt to do that next time around as well with the March reading. That's my goal. I'm sort of waiting to see how the downloads go, because time is money. And I don't want to invest my energy in things that don't create anything I do. I'm looking at ROI, return on investment. So I'm going to look at the return on investment from it. And if I see that there was something there, then definitely I'll make it a habit of uploading the book version of the monthly tarot card readings is what I will do. But it is time consuming. It's time consuming on the people I contract to do it, and it's time consuming on my side when it's kicked. Thank you. I was looking at the clock, 444. It's time consuming on my side as well, breaking everything down and setting everything up and getting everything done too, and uploaded and getting the approval for it to be in the Amazon Kindle bookstore. So yeah, that's what the thing was. As for the other thing I'm working on, that announcement will not be made for a while, because I need to get everything else set up first. Once everything else is set up in a good place, I can talk about a new supplement to the Keeping It Real with KC show, because it is a new supplement. But I can't do it and I can't launch it until everything else is in place. And I feel like it may take a minute to do that. So that's where I'm at on that part. Trying to think. As for tomorrow, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really, really am. I really enjoy doing the tarot card readings. I do. Because they're a lot of fun. And it's entertaining. It is. I always tell people, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make it resonate. Don't sit there and say, oh, well, this just isn't my story. That's fine. There's billions of people, billions, be with the boy, billions of people on this planet, millions and millions. Okay, I got two of my phones are going off here. Millions and millions of people with the same astrological sign. It's not, if I do an astrological reading for, since I was talking about Aquarius, if I do a tarot energy reading for Aquarius, it's not going to resonate with every single Aquarius on the planet. That would be crazy. It would only resonate with certain ones. Same thing with my sign of Cancer. Same thing, with Virgo or Scorpio or Leo or Libra or whatever. It's not going to resonate with every single sign. But for the signs it does resonate with, it's kind of interesting to hear that story told through cards, is what it is. Because that's all I do. I just say what the cards say. That's it. And how I interpret the energy. Because again, everyone who reads cards, they can interpret it totally differently. It's all on how they interpret things. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I just wanted to do an update to let you guys know what was going on. I actually thought about going on Instagram last night while I was in the bed and going live and saying, hey, this is what's going on. But I was like, no, I'll just turn it into a daily thought. So here we are. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything off the top of my head. Oh, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, the anime daily thought that I did, I told you as soon as I cut it off, I would be like, oh yeah, why didn't I mention that? I didn't mention Fairy Tail. I did not mention Fairy Tail. And I didn't mention Yorgamond, I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's the one with, spoiler alert, it's the one with the kid whose family died in war and he hates weapons, but he ends up being taken in by an arms dealer. And then he ends up being, and it's a young kid, and he ends up being the personal bodyguard of this arms dealer. It's really, really good. I finished season 1 and now I just started watching season 2. And I watch it here and there. Oh yeah, and the other one, Space Dandy. Space Dandy is hilarious. If you like kind of silly, crazy stuff, Space Dandy. That was the other one. But and there was another one that I was like, oh, why didn't I mention that? And I know some people were probably like, why didn't he mention One Piece? I've tried to watch One Piece. I just cannot get into it. I cannot get into One Piece for whatever reason. And I know that it's the number one manga, and I think the number one anime series in Japan. Like it's been number one. I think One Piece is even bigger than Naruto, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's been running for years on top of years on top of years. I've tried to watch different Gintama. I didn't mention Gintama. So that's another one that I love. But anyways, with One Piece, I've tried with several different episodes. Every single one, I'm just like, it's okay, but I just don't see what the hype is about. That's just me. And I didn't mention Tokyo Ghoul. See, this is what I'm talking about. There are so many animes that I have seen that it's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm not even going to go down there. I'm going to be using my anime tarot deck tomorrow. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update. that's what's going on. Don't forget mid-month energy reading tomorrow or during the weekend. Hopefully I can do everything tomorrow. That's the goal. If not, then I'm going to Saturday and Sunday. And then the following weekend will be the March tarot energy reading for the full month of March is what it will be. So that's the goal. You know, anything can happen between then and now, but that's the goal. All right. Yeah, that's all I have. Thank you to all my new listeners and everyone who's been listening. And be on the lookout for your sign for your mid-month energy reading, just to see where things are at, see what's shaking. And if it resonates with you, hey, hopefully it'll give you some guidance. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform, KIRWKC on all the social media platforms, facebook.com/KIRWKC. The podcast is on Spotify, Apple, Google Play, iHeart, Pandora, Bullhorn, Overcast, yada, 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 a whole bunch of other platforms. Thank you to those who have been kind enough to listen. Until next time, be blessed.